Hey guys, it's Josh here, and I'm gonna do a commentary on the engineer class in Battlefield right now. If you hear any loud bangs or pops or anything like that, that would be the fireworks going off outside since it's Halloween right now. So the engineer, it's the only class I've used so far. I'm gonna finish this class before I move on to the next one. The next class I'll probably use will be support, even though I don't quite like it as much as the assault, but I find lots of people use the assault, so there's not really too many support guys, so I think I'll do that after this. I'm just about done the engineer actually. This is one of the later unlocked guns. It's called the A-91. It is a carbine just like the other engineer guns. I actually really like this gun with just its iron sights actually. I haven't unlocked the red dot that you get later on for the American side, but I think I'll like that. But I'll have to see when I get it. So far, though, I just really like the iron sights. They're actually pretty good. It's a really accurate gun, especially with foregrip, which is what I have equipped onto it right now. I think I have no sight. Yes, I definitely have no sight. As you can see, no sight. I have foregrip and I have tactical light, but I pretty much just always have that off. I barely ever put that thing on. Usually, the only time I would ever put it on is like in these subways if I go into a really close range encounter. That would be the only time I ever put it on, but I don't think I do this game at all. So, I actually really don't like the tactical light when other people use it. That'll just be my say on it. But yeah, anyways, the engineer class. So, as an engineer, what you want to be doing is either blowing up vehicles or being in a vehicle. And since there's no vehicle on this map, just slay, I guess. I guess that's all you can say. Cap points and slay. That's what we were doing this game, and it turned out really well. We haven't actually, the enemies really spawn trap this game, which is really nice because this map's really linear. So there's no tanks or anything to get past. So the only way they can push up is just by running through. That didn't happen for the enemies, and we ended up spawn trapping them really hard this game, and I had a nice start off to the game, which is what you're seeing now. So I've unlocked all the guns for the engineer right now. I technically have two left, and that would be the M4A1, which you start off as the default weapon for the Americans, and I still have the AKS-74U left for the Russians, which is the default weapon for that. So I just have those two left, and then I'll be done, but I've already used those weapons. So right now I can say that my favorite engineer weapon is this one, the A-91 right here, with its just default sights. The G36, it's pretty good, but I don't like the sights, and I don't really like the red dots for it either. So it's a good gun though. It is a good gun. I've got about 100 kills with it, something like that. I do like it with the foregrip. It has very little recoil, but for some reason my favorite gun for the engineer is the A-91. So I would suggest using this gun once you unlock it if you play engineer. So back to getting to what the engineer is all about. He's about blowing up vehicles and being in vehicles. You can heal your own team vehicles with the repair tool, and you can also destroy enemy vehicles with that repair tool as well. It's a bit risky, but I do it anyways because I'm awesome. Yeah, so that's really the main focus of the engineer. Blow things up and use your RPGs accordingly. One thing that you do want to note though is that the javelin will only lock onto ground vehicles. I think I said otherwise one other time in another commentary, but I actually hadn't used it yet. So as of now, I know that the javelin only locks onto land vehicles. So take note of that. Adjust accordingly and whatever. The Stinger missile that you unlock will take out any air vehicles. That'll be the only one that will take out air vehicles. It's actually really effective as long as anything in the air, like a helicopter or a jet. As long as it doesn't have flares, then you'll be good, and you should be able to take it out really easily. And pick up the carbine ribbon here, and these guys surprised me around the corner. Didn't even see him. And this next clip is just later on in the game. I sneak up behind him, flank him really hard, so it's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's really what the engineer is all about. What I like to do as an engineer is jump in a tank or something, get one of my friends in a tank. We'll both be playing as engineer. We'll be driving around. Maybe I'll get shot a couple times by another tank. Maybe I'll go into tank war with someone. He'll jump out, he'll start repairing me, and I'll keep shooting him with the tank. Either that, or he can shoot his RPGs at the tank as well, and that'll just really help me. And I think I get a triple kill here, plus a couple of assists. Something like that. I'm not really sure. The kill feeds are kind of messed up in this game. But yeah, it was something like that. And that was a massive flank. I just ran straight through the area where you're not supposed to go. And killed them all. So, yeah, that's basically all the engineers about. I would recommend this class to any player. It's really a good class. And if you want to rank up your vehicles, which I really like doing, it adds one of the best parts of the game, the vehicles. I would suggest you use this class because you can repair them and also take out enemy vehicles as well. So if you enjoyed this commentary, please think about subscribing if you haven't already, and peace.